And we're joined here today by head men's golf coach Matt Paquigo. The Damon men's golf team opens their 2013-14 season this weekend at the St. John Fisher Invitational at Stafford Country Club over in the Rochester area. Matt, going into this year, you guys are the defending USCAA national champions, but you did lose a couple key players off of last year's team, Kyle Harmon and Ryan Spady, who were both second-team All-Americans for you last year. But you do also return a pretty good core group of guys. Kyle Kaptarowski, who was the national medalist at the USCAA tournament last year, as well as Steve Rochel, Derek Garrigan, Eli Copty, and Alex Berger. Can you just talk about the returning guys and how they'll be for you this year?
Sure. Yeah, I think they're our core group, and they're seniors, and we're gonna look to lean on them heavily this year. I expect great things from them, and they've been in plenty of competition now where it should be second nature for them to go out there and compete and looking for their best seasons yet. So we're excited to have them back for another year, and looking forward to the schedule ahead.
In addition to those core guys that you're bringing back, you've also got a solid recruiting class coming in, including a couple junior college transfers, Jared Maloney from Monroe Community College, Jake Yartz from Jamestown Community College, as well as a couple freshmen who are going to redshirt for you this year. Mark Lisinski is a local kid from Williamsville North, and then Max Winterburn, who is coming all the way across the pond from England. Just talk about your recruiting class a little bit.
Sure. Those guys, we have high hopes for each one of them. Certainly Jake and Jared are going to, contribute right away. We expect them to. They're going to add, first and foremost to the depth of the team, but I also, would expect that they're going to certainly compete for a spot in the top 5 each week. As for the freshmen that are redshirting this year, I think it's a great opportunity for them to come in and learn from some of the older guys and, kind of get acclimated with school and class and, the expectations of the program and practice and balancing those things. But they're going to be called upon next year to step up to the plate with losing that core group of guys. So we're excited about the direction we're headed and that those guys are part of it.
Now, another key addition for the team, be a familiar face to you, is Tom Romano. He's back for his senior season, redshirted last year. It's been one of your top performers in years past. Can you just talk about what him coming back means to the team as well?
Sure. Tommy was our first recruit, and he redshirted last year to take care of his academics, which we were happy to do that, and we're happy to have him back athletically this year. And I fully expect him to be right there in the top 5 week in and week out, and that he's going to mentor these younger guys and guys that are coming into the program and just kind of show them what things are all about here with our squad. And his work ethic is second to none. So I think that that's something that should be noted, and I'm sure that the other players on the team take notice of that as well.
Now, the big news around campus here, or at least in the athletic department, is the fact that we're joining the East Coast Conference this year of NCAA Division II. It's part of our Division II transition. However, the conference does not sponsor men's golf as a tournament. Just not enough teams in the conference have men's golf. But regardless, you're still making the Division II transition with the rest of the programs, and you're playing a full Division II type schedule this year. Some challenging tournaments here in September. The Leo Keenan Invitational, hosted by St. Bonaventure, and you got the Mercyhurst Gannon Invitational, a couple PSAC schools. Just talk about where the golf program is in the Division II transition, and a little bit about your schedule this year.
Sure. In terms of the transition, we're excited about it. I think as a department, it's very exciting. While golf doesn't unfortunately have enough schools to have a conference championship, I think overall, I think it's really exciting that we're going to be part of a conference for all the other sports. But it doesn't it doesn't as greatly impact golf because we're able to play a wide range of other PSAC, NE10, CACC schools, and they're all within a reasonable distance. So we're even looking into being an affiliate member of one of those conferences, so we can have a conference championship opportunity. And our schedule is another good one. Tough, good competition, and it should be a good challenge. I mean, making this move, it's going to be really telling to see where we're at as a program and what we need to do to continue improving together. So we're excited for it.
Now, another exciting thing for your team this year is the fact that we are co-hosting a tournament this year, first time ever.
Yeah.
Okay, first time ever. Damon is co-hosting a tournament, co-hosting with Roberts Wesleyan. It's the AdPro Sports Invitational. Takes place on October 14th and 15th over at the Turning Stone Casino and Resort in the facility that they have over there in Verona, New York. You just talk about what that tournament's going to be all about.
Sure. We're really excited for that event to co-host it with Roberts Wesleyan. I think we're going to have a field about 10 schools for the first year and a lot of D2 schools, and I think that the idea is we're trying to make it a first-class event and one that we're going to attract top teams from the Northeast division from all those conferences that I mentioned. So it's a first-class facility. Golf course is awesome. They've held a PGA Tour event there in years past, and we look forward to hosting those schools.
The last thing I got to ask you about, Matt, we alluded to it earlier. You guys are the defending USCA national champs. Kyle Kaptarowski is the defending medalist from that event. The USCA national championships are scheduled for October 7th and 8th down at the Penn State University Blue Course, same course that you guys won on last year. Can you just talk about the challenges that you foresee in repeating and defending your championship?
Sure. Yeah, without Kyle and Ryan, it's going to be an opportunity for some of these other guys you mentioned to step up and contribute the way that they did for us last year. So certainly we have high expectations for our group again this year in that championship, and fully expect to contend. And I think it's going to be interesting as we progress in the fall to see who our top five are going to be. Actually, it's six, the top six for that tournament. So we're looking forward to that challenge and opportunity again this year, and hopefully we'll come out on top.
Well, we want to thank you for joining me here today, Matt, and certainly wish you the best luck as you open your season this weekend and with the rest of the 2013-14 season.
Thank you.